Hello, this is a Pub in the Life. Welcome back. This is a sofa Pub in the Life with Hehe with Vergola. Hello, Vergola. How are you? Come stai? Tutto bene? Balcani! Yeah, we're on the sofa, just doing some cuddles with mom, and actually thinking about something that was kind of in mom's mind earlier on, and that probably is to be matched with all the founder mode kind of things, and as well as the all this talking about delegating and giving people power, but also like monitoring them and understanding what they're doing and whatnot. So there are two things that happened in the company a couple of days ago that were quite interesting to actually look at how it is important to empower people and to give them the ability to prove themselves, whether they're juniors or they're also seniors as well. So like two salespeople that I am sure are listening to the podcast. So hi, yes, I'm talking about you. That were actually inside a process of one for one event that was an institutional event, and the other one for starting to do demos and whatnot. This is new hire, so that's why like he's been shadowing people and understanding how to do it. So the first case was very young guy working in mom's company, very talented, very cool guy, has proven lots of things, always says yes, willing to try stuff, like really someone you would need in your life. And mom was not feeling very well, so she wasn't going to this event specifically, and she needed somebody to be covering up, and she figured it might be a good occasion to send this person. And of course, in the company, even her co-founder wasn't very okay with that, because it's kind of normal to be just feeling quite responsible once you're giving out responsibility, and that's totally normal for people to be feeling that way. And to be honest, we all would like to have our personal clones to do whatever, because we don't have time to cover it all up. That is totally normal. And at that point, mom just decides that is the right thing to do. Just send the guy there and just, throw the baby with the holy water, how we would say in Italian. She talks with her co-founders, and one of them said, actually, well, from what my life was back when I was working in consultancy, it was more like you just throw the person in the water, and either they drink or they drown. And that might sound like a very problematic approach somehow, but it's kind of the matching in between onboarding, giving them the tools, giving them the ability to do things, really empowering people. But at the same token, is like saying, listen, I trust you. This is not kindergarten. This is a way for you to prove me that you're worth it. And this also works, as I said, with senior people. But then we're going to move on to that in a second. And so the guy goes, everything went well, and apparently he drank. He didn't drown. And he also was sent to Web Summit in Lisbon and to many other places with little background and little onboarding some time, because sometimes it was even an emergency kind of thing. Now, guy will go in Erasmus for about 6 months, and maybe when he'll come back, he'll decide to join mom's company once again, but who knows? And so this is the first thing. It's either sometimes you drink or you drown. And sometimes it's not even a bad thing to be drowning, because you can find yourself just giving yourself another shot, doing it differently, just confronting the fact that maybe you weren't able to make it because of some reasons. Like, there are ways to solve these things, and to be just be able to approach this kind of thing. Second thing is, so there is this new sales guy in the team, very talented guy, apparently. I'm saying apparently because we don't know it yet, but it looks like that. Really well posed, well positioned, pretty, procedured guy, if you may, like a person that really knows how to set up processes and respect them, and find ways to deal with them better. and asks lots of questions and whatnot. And the thing is, he started onboarding week ago, and mom in the company and the team are trying just to make him fly solo because it's what he's supposed to do. And at this moment in time, mom was just working on the CRM with her assistant, and just working on the contacts that the company has and whatnot. And at some moment, mom realizes that they have an overlap of demos in the days of the Web Summit. So basically, most of the sales team is in Lisbon, and the people that are in the availability of doing the demo were just the two people that are at the Web Summit, plus the CTO, plus this new guy who wasn't actually in the loop because this company was met actually a week before then he actually began to work with the company. And so the thing is, what do? We have overlapping demo, one at quarter to 11, the other one at 11, and the one at 11 is kind of not covered because the CTO is busy in the 10:45. So mom calls the CTO and she's like, okay, like, listen, what are we gonna do? And they agreed upon the fact that it's good to have this new guy just covering with this first demo inside the company with this potential customer, with this lead, with this prospect. And the thing is, how do you empower best the people to really be working and to be, delivering results on this new types of contacts, new types of people that they don't know because they just been inside the company. And sometimes even once it's a year that you're inside the company, like, you need to be covering up. It's totally normal. What are you doing? You're trying to empower them. So mom is going to go to support. CTO is going to join at some point, just, giving a heads up, being able to answer questions. You leave lots of notes on the CRM and you try and find a way to really be able to answer to questions that might just come in from the guy. And so the thing is, it's processes and being able to hold people accountable. Now, sometimes it's not so easy to just make this happen because it's totally normal for us to be trying to not micromanage, but like control what people are doing because we want our best. And I think that sometimes, just as we said, in some processes, this is very needed from especially a CEO, but in general, founders team in a startup, because you need to be present and explain and troubleshoot problems as much as you can. But then again, there are things in which there is another solution. There is a way to do it. And in this couple of cases, there was a way to do it, even though sometimes this thing could potentially be risky. Now, can we lose that deal with that lead? Lead, it's kind of a hard thing to say altogether. But anyways, can we lose it? Yes, we can. But at the same token, how about it goes well? I was listening to Sport in Lisboa trainer, Ruben Amorim, actually goes to Manchester United now. And he was giving out a press conference, a speech, and he was saying, actually they won. They won the championship last year. Said, people always ask, what do we do if it goes wrong? But I prefer to ask myself, what do we do if it goes right? And that is the real question that one shall ask, because it is really the question. What if it goes wrong? Well, we might have lost, for now, a couple of tens of thousands of business. It's good, but it's not like survival mode. But how about it goes well? How about it goes well and we learn out of that? How about it's okay for mom not to go to an event because there is something else to do and she can delegate? How about? So either you drink or you drown. That's the thing. And I don't like water. As for a dog, I'm not a dog that likes so much water. But at the same token, I really enjoy being with mom and just trying new things. And so the approach stays, even though I don't like water. And I drink it when I play, which is cool. But I never risk to drown. But yeah, it's kind of a face your fears and do it anyways, or just agree that you're an adult and you're gonna let other people be adults. But yeah, this is it. This is all for today. Hopefully you're gonna empower somebody in your team as well while maintaining control, because yeah, you're the founder. So it is what it is. This gives to eat to many, many, many different company philosophers and consultants all the way. So we're never going to solve the problem, but hopefully we can give you a perspective on how we're dealing with things inside the company, and you can get something out good as well, even maybe for your personal, professional life and whatnot. I will send you kisses, hugs, and a bit of barks. Bye!